Guys, Xaryu here, and today is a new patch in World of Warcraft. 7.1.5 came out today. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are enjoying this patch so far. It's a little windy outside. I hope it's not too loud for the video, but I wanted to record this video. So I'm going to quickly go over the patch notes and tell you kind of how it changed Mage. And yeah, we'll go from there. So, damage done by most frost spells increased by 12%. I think this is like the basic rotation frost spells. So not like a Cone of Cold, but like a Frostbolt, Ice Lance, anything like an Ebon Bolt, anything that's like in your rotation. I could be wrong, but you know, it's pretty vague here, but that's pretty much what I take it as most frost spells. New talent at level 30, replacing Cold Snap, you have Glacial Insulation, which gives your Ice Barrier increased armor, and when you Ice Block, Ice Barrier applies to you once you leave the Ice Block. I don't think this is going to be very good, but we'll go ahead and see because it's on the same row as Shimmer. Okay, so Cold Snap is now learned at level 52. This is baseline. This is a 5-minute Cold Snap, kind of like an old school Cold Snap. I'm very happy about this. Cold Snap used to be 3 minutes. Now it's 5, so it's going to be a little worse, but having 2 blocks again is awesome. I'm so excited. New talent level 75, replacing Ice Flows. We had Frigid Winds. This is pretty cool. Chilling effects snare enemies by additional 15%. So this means your Cone of Cold, instead of 70, it's going to be 85. Frostbolt, instead of 50, it's going to be 65. That's really slow. Frost Mages are really going to chill things now, and that's going to be pretty crazy. So I'm pretty excited to mess around with this and just really slow people down. Let's see. Blizzard now reduces the cooldown of Frozen Orb, kind of like how I used to in WoD. Blizzard no longer activates your Frost, that's fine. Chain Reaction now increase the damage of Ice Lance by 10%, it was 20%, that's fine. We didn't really Ice Lance much anyway. Cone of Cold damage increased by 99%. Cone of Cold still doesn't do much damage, so that's still fine. Okay, this is kind of exciting here. Ebon Bolt damage increased by 22% and now grants Brain Freeze. Okay, so Ebon Bolt is going to initially hit harder, but then it's going to be followed up by a Flurry, which is way stronger than a Fingers of Frost Ice Lance. Way stronger. So Ebon Bolt is going to be 45-second cooldown. It's going to be very scary. When you get it off an Ebon Bolt into a Flurry is actually a lot of damage. So I'm very excited for new Ebon Bolt. Ebon Bolt is going to be something you're definitely going to want to watch out for. It's not just something you're going to cast just for fun when you get kicked. It's something that you're going to burst with, because I mean, that's a lot of damage. So yeah, that's exciting. Frost Armor has been removed. So this is kind of like a small change, but it's a kind of a big deal. The reason why is because Frost Armor, what it used to do is, first, it gave you, I think, 8% haste, static haste, which is just a lot. And then second, whenever you were hit, people would be slowed. I don't know if they added a mechanism for that somewhere else. It might be in your Ice Barrier or something, but now it's just, it used to be whenever you would get hit by any melee, they would be slowed, and now that's removed. So it might be very difficult to kite now. So we're going to have to see how that plays out. Frostbolt damage reduced by 17%. Okay, that kind of sucks. Frozen Touch is now passive and increases Fingers of Frost proc chance by 40%. I'll also go in game to show you guys this after, but that's interesting. Glacial Spike damage before Icicles increased by 33%, so you're going to get pretty large Glacials now, or even bigger than before, I guess. Frostbolt damage reduced and Glacial Spike damage increase actually might make the Glacial Spike in the end about similar size. Let's quickly go through the rest of these. Ice Barrier causes melee attacks against you to snare the attacker by 50%. So yeah, that's kind of what I was talking about. So when you have Ice Barrier up, people will still be slowed, but when you don't have Ice Barrier up, you won't have that slow on attackers. Ice Barrier is now learned by Frost Mage level 50. Oh yeah, because Fire and Arcane Mages now have Arcane Barrier and Fire Barrier, whatever they're called, and Frost Mages are the only one with Ice Barriers. So that's cool, I guess. Ice Flows is now available at level 30. Which is at the same talent row as Shimmer, which means you're not going to take it anymore. And this is kind of the biggest nerf here for Mages, guys. This is what I'm scared about. Ice Flow is now available at level 30, kind of means Yeah, you can't take Ice Flows and Shimmer, which means your kiting is going to be a lot harder, which is kind of just destroying everything, but we're going to see how it goes. Ice Lance damage increased by 34%. That's interesting. So, Ice Lance damage increased by 34%, and Frozen Touch as a passive might open up the chance for another build. I have not tested it yet, though, so I'll let you guys know as I test it more, but I'm thinking it's not going to be good, but maybe there'll be a new Mage spec. But I'll let you guys know as I do some more testing. I actually haven't even really logged in yet. I'm just getting this video up for you guys first. It's cold outside no longer gives Water Bolt a chance to generate fingers. That's fine. Mirror Images damage increased by 80%. That's fine. Ray of Frost damage increased by 5%. Don't really use Ray of Frost, so whatever. And Shield of Elodie trait increases Ice Barrier size by 20, 40, 60. Was 33, 66, 100. So it's a little bit less, but that's okay. All right, so that is those are the Frost Mage changes. I believe there are more Frost Mage changes. I am only going over Frost. I'm not really interested in Arcane or Fire too much. If Frost is absolutely terrible, I might play Arcane. I don't think I would ever play Fire though, just because no way. So let's go down and find the PvP changes. This is the only one. It's kind of a troll. Mage, Frost, or PvP. Burst of Cold increases Cone of Cold damage. It's a typo. It's supposed to be Cone of Cold damage by 250% with 600%. And this is just because Cone of Cold damage got buffed by 99%. So, yeah. No one takes his talent anyway, so it doesn't even matter. This is basically not even a change. And that's it. Also, one of the biggest things here in the patch notes was... Wait. Artifact, look, everyone's raging. Artifact traits at 35 points are now enabled in PvP. 35 points and above. So this is what everyone was freaking out about yesterday on Twitter and game. Everyone is freaking out about it, and look. It's crossed out. This change has been delayed until Legion Season 3. I could talk more about this. Like, I understand why they were doing it. They wanted people to progress more or whatever, but they didn't give us enough heads up. None of the top PvPers have much traits unless you also PvE. PvE is a much better mechanism to get more of these traits, so it's just not really fair. Here in the second tab, I have the blue post about it, character progression, blah, 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 blah. However, we did not communicate this change and its purpose with enough advance to allow players. I will put both of these posts down below in the info if you guys want to check them out. But yeah, it's kind of what they're doing. But they're delaying it until the end of Legion PvP Season 2, which is phenomenal, which is awesome. So I'm going to quickly go in game here and just theory craft with you guys. This is on the fly. I just logged in. So, Frozen Touch is a passive that allows you to generate 40% more Fingers of Frost. That's very interesting. I haven't really done much. So, just initially, this is the spec I would still go. I would just go Frigid Winds, just because the 15% extra slow is insane. You could take Ring of Frost against some things, but, that are really just running from you. But yeah, Frigid Winds seems pretty cool. I'd still probably go with the same type of Lonely Winter, Shimmer. Take Shimmer over Ice Flows, and Canner's Flow, Ice Nova, Frigid Winds, Unstable Magic, Glacial Spike. And then over here, I would still go with a similar build. I wouldn't change anything from my previous build. My cam might be blocking this a little bit. But Dampened Magic is freaking awesome. I'm so excited. Dampened Magic, 20% less dots on you. Magic damage over Diamond Effects deal 20% less damage. So if you're fighting an LSD, a Shadow Play, this is so good. Maybe even any, even an FLS, any Warlock, or UA Warlock team, this is just going to be insanely good. So I'm super excited to play around with Dampened Magic. And also, there is a chance that a spec with, Frostbite, Frozen Touch, yeah, maybe that might be decent, and you just spam Frost Bolts, get your Ice Lances with your orb, and just start spamming out Lances. I don't know though, so I haven't tested this. It's going to depend on Ice Lance damage. It's going to depend on how much Fingers of Frost are actually generated. It's going to depend on so much. But I will give this spec a try and let you guys know. I will be theory crafting, and let you guys know very soon. Anyways, guys, this is 7.1.5 Frost Mage coverage. Went over all the changes. 7.1.5 reversal on that 35 plus artifact traits, which I would have hated. Very happy they reversed that. And also, quick look at my spec going into it, but I'll let you guys know as I actually play some games and figure more out. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up if you liked it, thumbs down if you didn't. Let me know in the comments what you guys want to see for next time. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!